In April 2017, an event occurred in Mallorca, Spain, that redefined the meaning of friendship. Experienced diver Xisco Gracia descended into a complex underwater cave with his partner and close friend Guillem Mascaro. Everything was going according to plan until a sudden disturbance of silt on the cave floor turned the water murky, destroying visibility. Worse still, their guideline, their only path to the exit, snapped or vanished. By the time they realized the severity of their situation, their oxygen tanks were running dangerously low. The two friends were forced to confront a terrifying reality. They did not have enough air for both of them to swim out alive. There was only enough oxygen to save one life. In that suffocating darkness, standing face to face with death, the two friends made a heart-wrenching decision. They agreed that Guillem would take the remaining oxygen to swim out, while Xisco would stay behind in the dark cave and wait. Xisco found a small air pocket, climbed out, and watched his best friend disappear into the black water. It was an act of ultimate trust. Guillem faced a daunting challenge, but the desperation to save his friend's life drove him to make the impossible swim on a single cylinder. Now, Xisco was completely alone. The toxic carbon dioxide levels in the cave were rising rapidly, causing his mind to deteriorate. He began to suffer from vivid hallucinations. He felt as though someone else was there. He saw non-existent lights and heard strange noises. About 60 hours had passed. Xisco began to believe that perhaps Guillem hadn't made it out, or that help had arrived too late. Hope had shattered, and Xisco accepted that this was the end. He lay down on the cold rock, waiting for death to take him. But on the surface, Guillem had not given up. He had assembled a team of the world's best rescue divers, including Bernat Clamor and John Volanthen. As Xisco lay on the brink of unconsciousness, he felt a disturbance in the water. A light pierced the gloom. His old friend Bernat Clamor surfaced. Xisco's mind was so numb from the toxic air that he thought this was just another dream. He whispered weakly, "Who are you?" Bernat replied, "It's me. We're going home." Xisco's survival was not just a result of his own willpower, but the result of the unshakable trust he placed in his friend Guillem. It was Guillem's courage and the risk taken by friends like Bernat that pulled Xisco back from the jaws of death. This is not just a story of survival, but of an unbreakable bond that proved that when friends stand together, nothing is impossible.